Hey guys, it's your boy Malik on Fleek 3.0 back at it again with another motherfucking video. And it's been such a long, and I mean absolutely long ass time since I made a story time video. And this is about this time that I met a Tinder date and she got fucking pregnant, right? So of course, you know, always swiping on Tinder. It's been almost a year at this point in time since I had sex, because I was just in Korea. I was fucking it up. I was in my hoe phase, you know, I was fucking it up. And I come back to America and I'm in Kentucky. No action, no play. So what do? Download Tinder again, start swiping, but I'm not getting no matches. Or I do and I say, hey, no response. The typical Tinder experience, you feel me? And then around June, June, because I got in trouble with the military for a second, so stuff happened and I ended up meeting this girl, right? 20 years old at the time and I'm 21, and we started talking it up, and then she sends me her number and I'm like, word, you know, now I know she probably ain't gonna be catfishing me because she about to call me. She's gonna be texting me with her actual number. Like, she sent me a number off rip, so I said, say less. Texted her, she started FaceTiming me while I'm on the game. Started talking to her. She real cool people. To be honest, she is cool people. It just, as the story goes on, you're gonna understand why nothing worked out. Alright? So she was like, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to watch a movie and chill with you. You down with that? She's like, bet. Mind you, I'm being serious. When I tell a female I want to watch a movie with her, I deadass want to watch a movie with you, because I do like watching movies. Disney Plus, Netflix, Peacock, it doesn't really matter. I just want to watch the fucking movie. All the other shit can come after or during the movie, but let me at least watch some of the movie, you feel me? So I go down to her crib, because she so happens to live on base. So I'm thinking she's a soldier. She's not a soldier, right? She is a divorcee. That's all I'm going to tell you. She's a divorcee. She's in the middle of a divorce when I met her. So I'm like, okay, this might be some trouble, right? Her sister's there, and we're all watching the movie. I put on Red Notice. If you never heard of Red Notice, it's on Netflix. Watch the movie. It's with Dwayne Johnson and fucking Ryan Reynolds. It's a good movie, right? So I put up the movie. We're watching the movie. We're chilling, right? That day goes past. Nothing happened. Just nothing. No sex. No nothing. No. Just regular talking. I had to leave, right? So we've been just talking it up for like 2 weeks at this point, and every time I come over, some bullshit happens. Like when I went over, she's high as fuck. I'm not trying to have sex with you as you're high, because I don't want that to be like fucking me taking advantage of you because you're under the influence, or she was drunk at some point and I didn't want to take advantage because I'm not drunk, you're drunk, and I don't want that shit to come back to me, okay, whatsoever. Mind you, she has a best friend. She has a guy best friend. I want you to remember that. She has a guy best friend that she met a month before me, right? So I don't mind when we're talking that you're fucking other dudes, as long as I get mine. You feel me? As long as I get mine, then I'm fine. Because if I don't get mine, now you're just using me as somebody to get your attention, or to boost up your ego. I'm not trying to do that. If I figure out I'm not going to get mine and you're fucking other dudes, I don't want to be a part of that shit. I will cut you off completely. But at the time, again, the last time I had sex at this point was from August of 2022, and I met you in June. Actually, January, because I had sex at New Year's. So January to June, damn near half the year, and I have yet to have sex since then, right? So in my head, I'm just like, I gotta do whatever I gotta do to gain them draws. That's all I gotta do. And she stopped talking to me for like 4 days. Didn't mind it. If you stop talking to me, I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna send you no text. I'll send you probably like 2 texts max, and if you don't respond, I'm not gonna respond back. And then I get a phone call one night, and she's like, yo, Malik, trying to come over? Sure. I ain't doing nothing. I'm laying in bed. I was probably taking a nap at this point. And I call my boy up. I'm like, yo, if I don't get none today, because it's been at least 2 to 3 weeks at this point since we met. If I don't get none today, if I don't get in her panties, we don't have sex whatsoever, I'm cutting this shit off. I'm blocking her ass. And he's like, Malik, are you really going to keep that up? I'm like, yes, bro. I promise this. I put this on my mom. I put this on God. I'm going to do this shit for real. He's like, all right, Malik, I'm going to keep you up to that. I said, all right, bet. Hung up the phone, got in the shower, got ready, you know, smelling all good, got the hair right and shit. Went over to her crib. And I came with a motherfucking mission. I was like, yo, we're laying up in our bed, we're watching a movie, and I'm like, yo, I came here for 3 things. I came here to watch the movie, I came here to cuddle, and I came here to have sex. She said, oh, Malik, you kind of bold. I'm like, I have to, because you've been holding out on me for like 3 weeks. That's not acceptable. Like 1 week, I give you that. 3 weeks, nah. She's like, well, Malik, normally I make a guy wait 6 months to have sex with me. 6 months. First of all, I have no problem with this. If you're a virgin and you want to wait till marriage to have sex, that's your prerogative, right? I will understand that completely. But you've had sex. Matter of fact, you're just getting divorced, so you had sex with your husband. From what I heard, that you had sex with your best friend too. So what about me is giving fucking wait 6 months, right? So I'm like, that shit does not make sense. So I'm asking her questions. I'm like, yo, did you make your husband wait 6 months? She said, no. Did you make your best friend wait 6 months? She said, no. So what about me is making you want to wait 6 months, dog? And she's like, Malik, you know that first day we met? I'm like, yeah, that first night. She's like, oh, we could have had sex that night. What about me told you that I wasn't ready to have sex that night whatsoever? Like, I got freshened up, I was smelling good, and you're telling me that we could have had sex, but you just chose not to. Why? She didn't answer that question, mind you. She did not answer that question. But she was like, Malik, you know, I could like refer you to one of my best friends, because she's like, she's had sex. I mean, she's good. She's horny like you, so you know, y'all can have sex. And I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get with you, and you're over here trying to refer me to a friend. I got to leave, but not without one surprise she had for me. So I was like, look, let's just have sex today. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, bro, let's get it on. She's like, Malik, I'm pregnant. You're pregnant? How are you pregnant? She was like, oh, my best friend, he called me like a couple days ago, and he was like, hey, take a pregnancy test. And she's like, why? He said, I nutted in you. And he said, all right, I'm gonna take the test. Came out fucking positive. And I'm like, bro, you cannot be serious right now. Like, you cannot be serious right now. And not only that, she tells me, she's like, she has a Bible next to her bed. She's like, I'm trying to find God right now. I'm like, you trying to find God? I'm a Christian, but this is not the time. I mean, there's always a time to find God, but like, you picked literally the worst time to find God right now. Like, are you dead ass right now? But after that, I walked out the house, blocked her number, never seen her again. Don't care how she's doing. I hope she's doing well. I hope the kid's well. But I got more Tinder stories. If y'all want to hear it, comment down below. But that's all from my Tinder date got pregnant. Malik on Fleek 3.0 out. Deuces.